Bill and Ted are back, baby. Hells yeah. And this time, not only will they have to save humanity, they will also have to save all of existence. So, I've seen Bill and Ted's, what is it? Face the Music. And it's pretty good, not gonna lie. I still think that the first two movies are better, especially the second one. But this one wasn't half bad. I was kind of nervous about going into this movie because, it's been like 20 years, maybe more since the last one, so I was a little bit skeptical, just to say the least, but I was pleasantly surprised. It's an okay movie. So, in this movie, Bill and Ted go to the future to try to steal the song from themselves that's supposed to save all of humanity or the universe or whatever, because they were lazy and didn't write it yet. But their daughters, Billy and Thea or something like that, they go through history and they have to find all these like brilliant musical composers and musicians and stuff in order to like create a band. Now I thought that the historical figures and stuff like that, I actually thought that was kind of mediocre because it wasn't really that fun, to be honest. Bill and Ted's daughters, they sort of act like Bill and Ted, but, not as good, if that makes any sense. And the historical figures, they were kind of boring. They weren't as fun as in the first movie where you see Napoleon in a water park and, like, all the other dudes in the mall just, like, wrecking stuff. It wasn't that great. So, Bill and Ted, Keanu Reeves, he's still pretty good. He's a pretty good actor. He was actually pretty good. Now, the dude who plays Bill, that guy, whatever the hell his name is, he was really good in this movie. The dude got really into it. Like, it's been 20 years and he still feels like the same Bill from like 20 years ago, which is pretty amazing to me. And they still act the same. They're still ridiculously stupid, but it all works out for them, just like in the other two movies. Also, before I forget, Death is in this movie, and I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. And that was a very pleasant surprise for me, because he is almost pointlessly in this movie, but he is still like the funniest character like in all of these movies, and I really enjoyed the fact that he was here. And honestly, this is probably the best movie that's coming out this weekend, even with Tenet or whatever. I still feel that this is better because honestly had a more fun time, if I'm being honest. And this movie feels a little kind of different from the other two, because the other two, first one was like historical figures, second one was like Bill and Ted die and like go to hell or whatever. This one is still different, but I still enjoy it. I wouldn't say that this movie is as good as the first two, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching and goodbye.